Andrew.
Welcome fans and lovers of Michael Parnaby and his network. This is the penultimate session of the Giantslayer's campaign. Last week, Dex, Herald of Narok Tyrant Slayer, approached Loftus and issued a challenge from Narok. Loftus accepted the challenge, but also discussed how he had made a deal with Bigglesworth. The heroes rested and the next day went to the designated field to fight Loftus. There seemed to be no real individual challenge as Narok stayed out of the front line while Dahlgren, Barrett and Dex got right in the faces of Loftus and his allies. The Pit Fiend appeared and this seemed to present the biggest danger to the heroes. Dex killed off Loftus and let Loftus know that Narok was here as he looked in his dying eyes. The Pit Fiend knocked Dex out twice, but its reign of destruction ended when Barrett sliced its head off with a vorpal blow that also destroyed the mind domination machine strapped to its back. The heroes now bask in the glory of freeing Zamrodton, which has obviously only just happened. And some of you are probably still substantially injured. What would you like to do?
They don't make them like they used to. Yet I have to
Heal. Yeah, we need to rest. Absolutely.
Bit of healing, bit of resting.
Certainly the gnomes are running around. They're freed now. They're all shouting huzzah, huzzah for you guys. And, obviously acknowledging the part that Dex played, who clearly had set all this up for the win. So
Suggest to Dex that he should probably take over as ruler of this area.
Well, no, I'll explain to them that some of their relatives might have disappeared because they've been teleported to whatever that other city is.
Riverbend, that is very true.
They're okay.
And they might be okay. It depends. We hired those mages. We didn't do a background check, so
Could be slaves for life somewhere else.
That's right.
Hey, we tried.
But otherwise, I expect a tasteful statue of myself somewhere in the city at some stage.
As if you could be someone like me. Ever seen
I'm just gonna heal.
so shiny?
They can certainly show you to, a lovely tree that looks like it's set aside for important guests, and you would be that. So they bring whatever food or drink you need and leave you to whatever rest you would like to do.
Oh yeah, if they've got clerics, they can come and help heal us if they want to.
Their clerics will probably need a day to reconnect with their gods that they appear to have been separated from while under the influence of Loftus.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll heal us. It's all good.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
I've got enough now to take care of everybody and also take care of my constitution damage.
Well, I think there might have been a few people who had ability issues.
I will reiterate, take care of my constitution damage. So.
Oh, come on, man.
We appreciate you.
Yeah, no, that has been, amply shown throughout this entire campaign, without a doubt. So.
Who said
Dalgan's feeling the love.
You're definitely one of my favourite characters.
I can heal one more set of ability scores on somebody. So who's looking real good?
I'm 8
a little bit
strength
of
down.
healing if required.
I'm 8 strength and 1 con down.
8 strength. Okay.
I'm 6 con and 4 strength.
Ouch.
I'm sure, Dahlgren, that Dex's eyes have grown to enormous puppy dog size. Clearly Von Aston's haven't. He's obviously injected himself so much Botox that he can't change.
Okay, well let's make the most of this. So it restores all points permanently drained from a single ability score. So let's go for the biggest one. Whoever's been hit the hardest and it actually matters. Then
strength. I'm trying to stab people. That matters.
Whatever.
I don't use weapon finesse. This is what Von Asden was baffled by.
That was a fatal flaw in your design. So.
That is not. As seen by me killing
so
so
what
many
else was
things.
it? Con
multi-team.
as well?
Yeah, one
For
con.
Vaughn, if you want.
Yeah, 6 for Vaughn.
What will 6 for Vaughn? 6 con. Fucking hell. Okay. I'm gonna have to go Vaughn this time. Don't worry, we're gonna rest, so I'll be able to fix you up later.
Okay.
All right. So just say that I've cast it on you, Vaughn, and you get that con back.
Okay. As a thank you, I cast an arcane mark on you.
Cool, man. Thanks. All right. Actually, wait a second. Did I have any of those? It does not just talk about. Okay, it doesn't. Nope. No dice, I'm afraid.
Oh, bingo.
Next time. All right, but otherwise, I've got enough power to basically heal everybody. So I shall do that. Given I'm a mighty cleric / war priest,
Rose Toro.
not cleric.
Nobody ever accused you of being one.
No.
Praise Torag.
Praise his mightiness.
Yep. You're saying you reckon you got enough before rest?
Yeah.
Is that right, Dr.?
Yeah, exactly. That's right. Yeah.
All right. Well, I can hit night's rest if everyone is happy with that.
Mm-hmm.
Happy.
Yeah.
Happy.
Yep.
I'm gonna tweak my spells while everyone's doing other things.
Well,
Is it like tweaking your nipples, but slightly different?
Yeah. Look at that dirty wizard over there, tweaking his spells.
Spells.
Ooh, yeah. Feel my spells.
That was awesome.
Just rub some wolfbane into it or something.
Mandrake root, baby. It's all about the root.
I'll show you how to mandrake root.
Said like a true professional.
Yeah.
I really think none of us should meet in person ever.
Or be allowed in public.
I'm going to get arrested so bad. Again.
Lucky.
All right. Well, since that is done, Dex.
Yeah. 7 strength now because that overnight rest. Awesome.
Oh, even better. All right. Me, you.
Ooh.
Dex.
Yeah, so it's gone. Sweet.
Yes. So that damage is gone. Yep. And was it just 1 for the other stat?
Oh, that healed overnight as well. So.
Yep. All right. Sweet. So it's all done.
So if you've done one for me as well, because I'm -4 for strength as well.
Oh, fucking hell.
Meet me.
And there was nobody else?
Thank
Nope.
you.
Okay.
No, Narok was at the back. He's fine.
Okay. Done.
Thank you.
Okay, if we get hit again for stat damage or negative levels, we're fucked. So just chucking that out there.
I can do negative levels healing, but
Okay.
not
Alright.
stat.
No worries.
Well, there would appear to be no immediate need. You know that Bigglesworth is out there and doing something. He'd made some deal and has taken this transmogrification device.
Yep.
Who knows what his plans are?
Did we run into any of Dex's relatives?
Well, Dex, you can answer if your relatives are around. They certainly
yeah.
can.
Town's named after them, so I'm assuming there's a whole heap.
What? This town's called Asshole? Fuck.
Do we automatically start
No.
apologising?
Nimrodson, Jesus fuck.
Sorry.
You're a bard and you don't even know the names of the towns you're going to.
The ones that matter, I do.
What an asshole.
Touche.
I've been hanging around with you for 12 levels and I can't help it.
I look pointedly at the other gnomes within earshot just to make sure they all understand he's an asshole.
They know I'm not. I've
They,
already
they
had,
nod. They give you the secret nod.
They've already had sex with me. They know.
They've seen his asshole.
Yeah.
yeah, they all thought I meant physically, not that he's actually emotionally an asshole.
The strange slow winks that they all give you.
Oh, with their assholes?
Yeah.
Or-
He didn't threaten to kill you with orgasms to make you do anything with him, did he?
They're not winking, they're just closing their eyes. Thinking back.
and trying to forget.
Anyway,
So,
moving
But
on.
needless to say, they ask, look, how can they help? They understand that this evil wizard took something from them. They fear what he might do, but they understand he could well be too powerful for the heroes to tackle.
No way.
Do we
So
know exactly?
mobilize the town. We'll throw everyone at him.
Well, they say we don't know where he is. I mean, we possibly could find people to try and track him down, but you'd need something that had like his imprint on it to be able to use to find him.
Narok.
Have you met
Now-
him, friend?
Question is, would the... Hang on. I want to get the words right, because Narok is pondering. Would Narok's mother's hook knife provide as much of an imprint from Bigglesworth, as in because he touched it and stuff like that? Or would it need to be something else?
No, that's if you've got that.
I certainly do.
Absolutely, I think you yourself, Narok. I think if you touch it and concentrate, you will get an image in your head of a passionate night between Bigglesworth and your mother.
So can he hand over the knife to someone else for them to deal with that?
Sure. Yeah.
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 And
Is it like midday movie stuff? Does he see like hands grasping each other?
Yeah, no rude bits, just the inference of rude bits.
Running in a
Almost
field.
it.
Yeah.
I mean, Bigglesworth is relatively frail.
He will be. When Charity's finished with him.
But certainly the gnomes can say, well, they can use some of their spells to assist. But this may not be enough, but it might give you at least a locality where you could search.
A general direction would be good.
Yes. Well, maybe
Apart
not
from-
even just direction, but locality. They and so if you give it to them, they say, "Listen, we're gonna ponder over it overnight, and in the morning, we will be able to perhaps or hopefully give you a location or an area." So, is there anything else? I mean, they will certainly say, "We will do whatever you need. Food, wine, massage, whatever you want to keep you guys or acknowledge you guys as the heroes that you are."
Terry starts to massage me, and I'm all for it to start with.
Yeah.
while making eye contact with Dex's mum.
Oh no, my mum's not here.
Well, your sister will do.
No, she's not here either.
Second cousin?
Yeah.
No.
Third cousin? The person
male.
that used to walk the dog when you were 3?
The Milko?
Nobody's-
So Charity's trying to find a relative of Dex's while massaging Baron.
Yeah. And do you want me to make a seduction roll?
Yeah, here's my old primary school teacher, Crone Sackface over here.
Correct. That's right.
That's dope.
Well, so I think, Baron, you're doing pretty well. I mean, I could say that Charity probably lets himself be ridden.
True.
Oh, yeah.
It was a 2 to pass.
That's right.
If he was into
waiting
roleplay,
for your own pace.
if he's into roleplay, I'll definitely play the victim. No, stop, please.
Don't behave. Ow, not
How is
there.
he?
No, right there.
Just don't tell me to put the lotion on my skin again.
All right. Well, we can advance to the next day. If you guys are ready to go.
Yep.
Excellent. Well, they return, one of the gnomish savants, and says that they feel that Bigglesworth is in the country of Numeria, which is somewhat to the north of here, northeast.
Isn't that above the River Kingdoms, owned by a queen now, run by a queen?
The River Kingdoms allegedly are run by Queen Riella, one of the most overpowered paladins anyone has ever met.
I wonder if she'll join us in our quest.
It's possible. So you guys are basically in Nirmathas or thereabouts, and northeast. I mean, assuming you are likely to teleport, I think a suitable map could be provided. But again, the gnomes say they can't really get you any closer within Numeria. It could be really anywhere. They can't even narrow that down. But they say perhaps there's some other item or something that would help in that process.
Look at the
I
crystal
offer
ball.
up the holy text of Zervatia. Zersavatia. Will this help?
I don't think that doesn't really help, other than it will talk on one thing.
Well, I mean,
Narok-
Narok, you can talk to him, can't you?
Well, I can try. Otherwise, Narok holds out the dodgy pouch of troll dust he's been carrying around since 2nd level. Will this finally come in handy?
I mean, unless Bigglesworth was playing with snorting the dust and putting it back.
Okay.
I mean, can't you just ask him where he is using your mental whatever? Bond?
I'm more than happy to attempt to find out where I shouldn't be going.
We shouldn't be going. Hopefully this will make sense to Von Asten. Well, make a sort of a perception roll, Narok.
Because he's just trying to think of other things. He's going through his pouches, thinking if there's anything else that had a stronger connection to Bigglesworth apart from his hatred.
Hopefully either of you can see past my poor spelling while trying to type.
Well, I'm trying to figure out what potion you mean.
I just don't have the power to contact him, but there seems to be this feeling of intense dislike of minotaurs. That there's one over there in the village points towards a minotaur.
And indeed, you can see a minotaur with a massive double-bladed axe going through the market. seemingly having recently arrived.
Maybe we should ask him. Terity, would you approach if I come with?
And for any of those who want to buy stuff, yes, you can buy certainly most things at the markets just for cost price, or sell your items at standard price.
You speak much better than I, Terity, so your assist would be fantastic.
Absolutely. What would you like to know from this large bull-like creature?
If he knows a Bigglesworth, and where possibly, if he does, he may be in that other country of
Numeria. Numeria.
Yeah, that's the one. Even though I actually have the map open because I'm doing research, but anyhow.
I'll go over with Snorok to this Minotaur.
Obliged.
Well, in fact, to then help you out, Colin, I will put in the Giantslayer text, which I made before, a link that may be handy. Yes, if you guys are going across, you see a Minotaur making its way through the markets.
Go.
Yes.
Narok is very happy about the Minotaur going through the market, not the link. But that link is good. Gratitude.
So have you?
Hello,
Yes.
Hello, my large friend. Have you got a moment to spare so we may converse?
Sort of looks around and then looks down.
Down here.
And
Yeah.
he says, "Sure. What do you want?"
Are you well travelled?
Indeed, I am. I am a barbarian for hire.
Well, we would like to hire you for a service. And Terry smirks.
He briefly has a moment of reflection and thinks, "Oh, I've heard of you. Not your service. No, I like belting things."
I like to be belted, but that's not the service I had in mind. You see, we're on a hunt for somebody you may or may not know. He goes by the name of Bigglesworth, and he likes to infiltrate families, have sex with people's mothers, and then off them. Do you know of this chap?
When you use that name, you notice that his face seems to contort in anguish or anger. And he says, "Indeed, I was with Bigglesworth many years ago in Numeria when we were searching for technological items. But I could see he was going to betray me and my other Minotaurs, and I struck first. But he got away, and I was unable to kill him. He ended up in Riverbend University and seemed to be protected there by some for whatever reason. But I have been hunting him since. But I fear that he has a method of detecting me, given what happened on that day. He has seemingly always been fearful of Minotaurs and ready for whenever I get near. But if you, and I have heard of you, and therefore probably the rest of your companions, are serious about following him, take this item that will help you." And he holds out an amulet that seems to have a crystal in the middle, and there seems to be something floating within it. He says, "This is what I managed to cut off the wizard when I attempted to kill him. It is a piece of him and should assist you to find him." And he hands it over.
Why, thank you.
With
It does.
that,
It looks like something like that.
Narok hands over sort of fumbles around and hands him a pouch,
Yes.
and it says, "Thank you."
What What's in a patch?
It's not troll dust. It's 1,000 gold pieces.
His eyes open, and I thank you very much. May you have good hunting.
Terry,
I will.
sorry, Terry is just reflecting. Had this Minotaur been successful all those years ago, perhaps Naroke's mother would still be alive.
Mm.
Well, I think that'd be very true. Yes.
But we will succeed where this Minotaur has failed. I say, would this fear of Minotaurs work in our favour if we all perhaps looked like Minotaurs? Or do you think it would quite possibly do the reverse and enrage him so?
He may be fearful, but it may mean he is able to detect you more quickly than otherwise.
Ooh, but if it's an illusion, we're not really Minotaurs.
That's possible. I am no wizard. I cannot make any sense of it.
Did you happen upon anyone else in Numeria Numeria when you're looking for advanced technological things?
It is dangerous because the Black Sovereign jealously guards any technological items found in Numeria, and it can be quite difficult to get away with them. But Bigglesworth felt he could do it, but it was clear he was setting up myself and my other fellow Minotaurs to take the fall while he got away. The Technic League and the Black Sovereign are very strong in Numeria.
Where did this take place in Numeria?
Where were we looking?
Yeah.
We were looking in the north east near a place called Scrapwall.
Thank you. It will make for a good story.
Indeed. Well,
what was your name, my large fellow?
Ulfgarion.
Well, it is a name befitting such a large-statured fellow as yourself.
I will wait here for as long as I can to see if you are successful or if you need further assistance.
Good day.
Good hunting again.
But sorry, Norrik, did you have any questions? Was everything answered?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Terry's good.
Slaps him on the butt.
I was going to say, put a hand on Terry's shoulder and, again, thank Terry for his assistance.
Excellent.
I suppose go back to find everybody else to see. Oh, we can show the gnomes what the amulet we got to see if that would help them anymore. But to regale them with what Terry has found out so skillfully.
Sure. Well, they, if you show them that, they say, look, if this is indeed what is said, we will take it away and tomorrow report on whether we can refine exactly where Bigglesworth may be. I mean, I'll assume that you guys, they'll hand it back. So at the moment, it's just on your character sheet, Terry. But otherwise, I will click on till the next day. Again, shopping. If you're doing stuff, I'll assume that happens today.
Okay.
So I'll just wait until you're finished.
Gotcha. Okay.
Are you nervous, Nuruk?
About what specifically, young Terity?
Seeing Mr. Bigglesworth again?
I believe I'm looking forward to killing him or having someone kill him at the last moment, just as I would expect to be doing it, and someone else will come and kill Steel. But I hope I can do what I need to do, or what I believe I need to do. Vengeance is required.
With him being able to penetrate your mind with ease so many times before, do you think you'll be able to resist him when you're in his presence?
Well, I'm thinking that if at any point in time I look like I cannot, the group needs to put me down.
Roger that.
I'll get you back up again. It'll be okay.
But will he come back as an elf? Or no?
I'll let you sharpen his ears to turn him into an elf.
Probably wouldn't complain anyway because he won't feel much being, undeaded
Yeah, right.
and underdited.
Well, if shopping is done, I will on another day. No, not yet.
No, still just having a quick browse. Is anybody else shopping, or am I just wasting everyone's time?
I've just finished.
All right. Just give me...
I spent 1,000 gold on an amulet, so
Yeah. I don't have any money.
No.
Well, I didn't give away my money from last time, so,
Yeah, I would have had plenty of money, but
Charity, do you need anything? I can give you some coin to go shopping.
That's right. Was there anything you guys had in mind that you needed or wanted for the hopefully final battle?
Ring of Mind shielding for everybody, probably.
Oh, I don't know if I could stretch to that, but
We could look for some wet cotton wool.
yeah, just chuck them in their ears. Yeah. No.
But it's more fun if half the party turns and we don't know which ones they are. It adds a cool element to the last fight.
Which is true.
I'm good to go when you guys are. And thank you
Huzzah.
for Nuruk. Thank you for the offer.
No worries.
Oh, well, I'll just take my money with me, and if I survive, I'll just open up a forge or something like that. Just put that money towards it. Bango. There you go. There's my story. Easy. I'm good. Good to go.
Well, the next day the gnomes return and tell you that they believe Bigglesworth is in a small cave very close to the town of Blackpipe, which is in the southeast of Numeria, near the border with the River Kingdoms. And they can map, in terms of all Monastir needs, they can certainly map it out and show you exactly where to teleport nearby.
Aha. Excellent. I will pay attention then.
Good.
Touche. Love it.
They probably have illusionists here. They could probably show you exactly what it looks like.
Oh, that's almost certainly true. As many would know, gnomes are extremely skillful at illusions.
Like pretending they know where Bigglesworth is.
Don't even trust your own.
So, did we all manage to do what we wanted to in our adventuring careers? We're ready for this final fight to resolve Narok's thing? Like everyone else got their thing done?
I
Oh no, totally. Absolutely. I've
Cool.
done. Yeah. No, it's all good.
I
You've
got
avenged
3
your
bauble kills.
something?
That'll do me.
My story is yet to be completed.
I've done my stuff.
Well, whenever anyone says my story is yet to be completed, I'm thinking they're going to become another Bigglesworth. Like,
That will be the final part of my story.
Charity rips off his mask and he's really Bigglesworth.
Can
Aren't
we
we all
not?
Bigglesworth?
But 1/8 his size.
Bunch of
Yeah,
wank-
cool. Okay, I guess we're all ready then.
Von Essen, are you teleporting to this area?
I get everyone to circle up and start the singing of Kumbaya, Kumbaya. And the world around us vanishes.
All right. You appear near a very small town that would look like it is indeed a small community of farmers and herders, and that there is an adamantine cylinder that juts up from the area's fertile soil, which is most likely where it gets its name of black pipe. And you can all make perception checks.
Says you. Give it a shot, though.
Can
We
try.
all know that wasn't necromancy.
Black pipe, and we're never going
I
back.
think you've got me typecast here.
Yeah.
So, Terity and Barrent, you can certainly see some low hills nearby where there looks to be a very ominous, dark, black cave. It seems oddly out of place almost for the rest of the landscape.
Mm.
Good.
Follow Barrett over there.
Yeah,
You tell them.
definitely gonna. I'm just gonna head that way.
Wait, hang on. So the adamantium tower doesn't. Nobody's interested in that. It's the weird cave that we're all okay.
I love a good weird cave.
Yeah, it's not going to be the obvious thing.
You know, Terry
Yeah.
loves crevices, so
I'll trudge. I'll trudge with them.
should we try and do some reconnoitre of the
Probably.
cave? Or we just sort of tromp towards it per se.
I could have heralded your arrival.
Works every other time.
Yeah.
How far away is it?
Oh, look, it's certainly not right next to you. It's going to be, say, a mile, but Barrett and Terity were exceptionally perceptive, and I mean, you could head into town, but I think, Barrett, you were saying you were heading in that direction. But yeah, I mean, you're going to travel a mile relatively quickly.
I could gaseous form someone to be our scout, and then have a message on them so that they can talk to me.
Looks at Dex.
I look at Narok.
But would you like to? I have obviously there are fears that I'm going to be mind controlled by the evil Einstein that I can't stop staring at on the desktop background of the bloody
He's beautiful.
fantasy grounds.
Yeah, I don't know if we should send either of the people who could sneak, and the party, might get ambushed by later to the mind
Ooh.
control place.
Okay.
I'm quite
Let's-
happy to go.
No, someone with strong will. Dolgren, you should scout.
At least
Oh,
he won't
fucking
jingle-
hell.
At least he
Yeah,
won't
true.
jingle jangle.
It's turned quickly, didn't it?
My will's not ideal.
Can't you summon some invisible eye thing to float in there, Von Aston?
Sorry, isn't that D&D?
I don't know. You're a wizard. Can't you do magic stuff? What magic thing can you do? Can you make a skeleton rat can run in there and have a look? Or
Pull a rabbit out of it.
You'd have to ask Mick about D&D. He's the D&D expert.
I can pull a hair out of my nose.
Touche.
So at this point, I presume you've travelled a quarter of the distance while chatting about the cave?
Just casually chatting, nonchalantly.
Just hang
Not trying to
out.
be quiet, just sort of tromping along, jingle jangling.
Well, we're not
Very hard to
scared.
be quiet when Dahlgren's in the party.
Oh, come on.
You can't.
Didn't want to say anything, but
You can't
Yeah,
be scared of
is it the excessive flatulence? Is that what?
Captain Farty Bomb.
I've been called worse.
I've got nothing.
I mean, I'm willing to scout. I'm just in advance. If I get caught and I end up killing people, that's I just want to be absolved of all crime.
Oh, don't worry. We'll
thing is-
take care of it before that happens.
As long as you're not invisible, it's okay.
Okay. Well, yeah, no, I can scout. Probably not as a gas cloud though. I don't know, because isn't that slow as shit or something?
Well, it's 10 foot per round, but you've got 40 minutes of it.
Yeah, but I mean, if they see me, then I'm gonna just slowly float back. I don't know.
Slowly get away.
Floating
Well,
away.
what are they going to see? A cloud?
Yes, smart creatures do notice the difference, though.
All right. Well, what about just standard invisibility or something?
What, 2? No, C invisibility is level 2.
Yeah, level 2, I think.
Hang on. We're getting way ahead of ourselves. Why don't we just go into the
Yeah,
cave?
it is.
We don't even know if he's there. It's just an
Let's do
odd-looking cave.
That's right.
I can see in darkness, so like I'm just gonna head in.
Well, so if you're all continuing ahead, I mean, you can be 30 feet from the entrance if you're all happy with that.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll just
Let's keep this show on the road.
I'll just be near the front so that if there's any traps, I can tell people not to trigger them.
I mean, am I roughly going to play? Are you all sort of moving in? So you can even, I mean, there's a bit of light that permeates it. You can see it's a rocky tunnel that seems to travel for some distance into the small hill.
Yeah, let's go in.
All good? Okay. You notice after a while the walls seem to be formed of metal, and it seems quite unusual. It's not so often you'd expect if someone had made something it would be out of worked stone, possibly wood, but this seems to actually be worked metal. Floor, ceiling, walls, something that
Often?
No, exactly like a corridor, just not made of stone, which does seem quite difficult. But I am obviously I'm adding people in a selected order, so I think we know who's going to be out in front.
No, I disagree.
Charity.
Can I look at the metal and see if it's adamantine? Adamantine?
Do you have knowledge engineering?
I do.
Fair enough. Make a roll.
I'll assist.
Anyone with knowledge engineering could make a roll.
I've knowledge being a dwarf. That helps.
No, I think you'd need knowledge engineering. That's everyone. You both think that adamantine is part of it, but it is not pure. This is some sort of alloy where adamantine has been mixed with something else.
With unobtainium.
Where I think that might be what a some women might be described as. No, it just half in your mind you think about the term sky metals, and you know that Numeria is famous for sky metals, which are often alloys worked in extreme heat involving adamantium, and they seem to be able to make extremely tough metals. So something certainly with exceedingly good skill in this area has managed to make this this tube, and I will leave that there for the moment and just share the map with you. There you are as you've entered this tube, and you seem to hear the sound of rain, even though you don't think it was raining when you entered, and you see shadows playing across all the walls in this dim natural light. There seems to be wisps of mist that drift around, and you hear every now and again a deep laugh, like a cackle.
Mhm.
Oh
Is
yeah, that certainly sounds like one of Bigglesworth's ladies.
It does sound a very familiar, well, at times this is a very familiar laugh, and yes, most of you will think it does sound like Bigglesworth. I'm sure Naroke will hear a voice, and with your excellent scout in front,
I'm stuck. Ugh.
he knows we're here.
Hey guys, there's like a space age cafeteria over through there.
Indeed.
You might be a lizard man.
And it does, as some of you head in there, it looks very much like that. In fact, one of you will probably have feelings of deja vu and probably be better at describing it than I would be.
Seem to fit.
But I'm sure at this point you could all roll initiative.
So I was there. Well, shit. Look at it. Nice roll, Basil. 18, 19, 13, 16.
Well, he's almost slowed it down by pushing that. So,
You're done.
Naroke, where are you? You can make a perception roll.
Shall do such a thing into there. Did that work?
You think you hear the sounds of a horse coming from around the corner.
A horse from around the corner?
Your side or mine?
Mine? Obviously we're about to do battles, yes?
Possibly.
So
I think so.
I shall cast Aspect of the Crab. Hold on. Aspect of the Crab. See? I'm falling apart at the seams already. And I just know because Wanker Face isn't close. Alright, yeah, he'll cast Aspect of the Falcon on himself.
Yep.
And brace for draw bow and brace for what could possibly come around the corner.
Terity.
Yep. Have I noticed anything?
You've probably heard Naroke activating his Aspect of the Falcon, and I think you'd know that would generally mean Naroke thinks combat's about to happen.
Alright, so I'll move around there. And that will do.
Fair enough. Dahlgren, you can make a perception check.
Okay.
In fact, Dahlgren, Von Aston, and Naroke, really. Naroke, you get the feeling that there's something behind you, not immediately behind you. And you can see that Von Aston still seems to be literally staring up at the ceiling, and Dahlgren seems to be, you know, dutifully looking at his weapon, whichever one happens to be out.
Mm-hmm.
Both of them.
And you see a creature that looks very familiar, but in fact is spectral in nature.
Oh,
And
like broccoli.
this is indeed a creature that would most look like, let's see, like this. It was a witch who fought Iwiga a long time ago, and a spectral hand reaches out. As she manages to roll 2 20s in a row. That's pretty phenomenal.
Oh, good.
What?
And the Vorpal dagger comes to your throat.
No, not. Thankfully, not using a Vorpal dagger, but I am just looking for the one other thing I need to know where it is in this list. Found it. Excellent. And you find that in this form that it certainly seems to drain the very energy of your life out of you.
Yep.
And you would feel that you would need to make a fortitude save, I think.
Yep. You got this.
Thanks, man.
Well, if anyone does, it's Dahlgren. And I think you would find that you certainly don't feel you've suffered the worst. You don't feel you've actually taken that.
All right.
So I'm going to say, you're certainly at the moment where you are, that is not going to affect you. Terity, you can make a perception check.
Done.
And easily you notice out this other creature drifting out of the floor, spectral in nature. This one has a big drum that it seems to be beating. And you've heard of this one as, it's actually Kagak of the Rolling Thunder. And it was one of the Orcish champions when the city of Trunau was first under attack by the Orcs before you had even arrived. And it moves up towards you. There's one or two. But it misses. Dahlgren, what would you like to do?
Okay. Well, can I? Is it blocked there between Von Asted and Terity? Can I move up that way, or is there like a wall? No, it's a wall.
Yeah, I think that's right. It's a corridor, so you'd have to take more than 5 feet.
And what's there? And I'm not really going to let Von cop the brunt of it either. So, okay. Okay, what can we do? Cast, maybe. I am going to I can't attack. I am going to go full defense.
Yep.
It's the smartest move at the moment. I think I'm not going to waste a spell.
Alright. You, I think, from there can even, yes, you can see the spectral fork with the drum.
Oh. Yes. Ah, there. Okay, good. My mic is working. All right, I'm going to charge at him. And just smack into him. So, where was it? I'm looking at too many different things. Yes. Helpful. Cool. Sorry. I was not prepared. Yeah, I'm going to charge at him. Which, where was it? Where's my charge? Where? Ah, yes. Okay. Cool. So if I charge, that just give me one attack, yeah?
Yes, that is correct. At +2, I would believe.
Okay. And it gets the additional from because it brings on my hell thingy, hell strike, hellfire strike even.
Yeah, I don't know what that is, but yep, because your charge does that. Oh, still only, is that 2? Do you get 2 attacks out of that?
No, I don't know why it decided to do it twice.
Maybe you're attacking Terity at the same time.
He's attacking himself.
Great. That sounds like something I would do.
Baron got the helm, and it hit Agak of the Rolling Thunder. Excellent. Well, yeah. Roll away, though I'm somewhat manually
Sorry.
doing this.
Let me untag myself.
Oh, yeah, because otherwise you'll damage yourself. Yes, good point.
Cool. And I guess that's my turn.
And
Good work, Baron.
going to remove Agak. It will be, in fact, Dex's go, but I am just checking, and why I do not know these answers off by heart, I do not know.
What Dex's pronouns are?
I thought that incorporeal creatures only take half damage, but I could just be remembering that from the wrong version because there's nothing that indicates to me they take half damage at all.
No, it's both. They take half damage and
50%
damage.
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
What a magic weapon! So he's definitely going to hit with that. Yeah, why? It's not written in one particular bit, but that is one of the issues, Dahlgren, for you, is that incorporeal creatures effectively are going to void natural armor, and shields. But that is right. It should be half. Why have you not made that easier? So there we go. Yep. Okay. Fair enough. So what did you do? 34, which is really 17. So I find Kagak again. Can I add? Put 17 there. So Kagak, surprisingly, Barrent is still there as wispy as you would expect. Sorry, Dex, you'll go.
So can I spring attack through here, or is that an actual wall?
That is it wall? I think I might have even coded that. If I haven't, so, no, that would appear to not be a wall. It looks like it should be a wall, but not coded.
I'll spring attack and flank it, I guess.
Well, I should say it can't be critical. So despite 220,
oh no,
it can't be critical. It can't take precision damage or sneak attacks.
Oh man, it sounds like bullshit, really, if you think about it.
Unless you have a ghost touch weapon.
Sure. Oh wait, is this going to roll the critical on it? How do I stop that?
Possibly shift.
Or just roll it in the chat. And you can just add it.
Will it? Yeah. Okay. There you go. And 12. Take 12.
12 damage, which will really mean it'll take half that. So, yep.
Sweet.
And then another one comes up through the floor. Don't want to grab that. I want to grab that image.
Boom.
Where the hell did I put that? And Terity, you would notice this looks quite familiar as it's one of your former lovers. And it is Ingrahild. Yeah, that's true. That doesn't really help, does it? Yep. Ingrahild Nagramkin. Also a spectre.
Is that Onslow?
Out towards you with a dwarven war axe. And why have I not targeted you when it looks like I have? I don't think 19 hits you with an axe. She isn't using her hands and may have to swap to that. In fact, which one's that? Is that 2? So let's get rid of 1. On Aston.
I'm going to use my Rod of Quicken, Lesser Quicken, cast Magic Missile at Hagar, sorry.
Cracker.
Then, staring down Iwigi and attempting, well, going to cast Destruction on her.
Now, just let me look at what Destruction does.
Spell Resist, Fortitude Partial. Spell instantly delivers 10 points of damage per caster level. If it slays it, it consumes it utterly, blah blah blah. If it saves, it takes 10d6 points.
Yes.
Just wondering if it'll actually affect him.
That is the key bit. Yes.
Or it'll consume it. Utterly in holy or unholy fire.
No, you would know, Von Aston, that, and you would know this particularly because of the type of wizard you are, that undead creatures only take damage from something like that if it also affects objects. But this is just a creature, so it will not affect an undead spectral creature.
Well, that sucks. And so an object. So if I do something like Pole Array, that would work, correct? Because I can break an object with Pole Array.
I think If the spell would cause damage to an object, then it will get the save.
Saving throw none.
In any event, it would still only be half damage.
Okay.
Because it is only partially here.
Alrighty. Then I'm going. Oh. So I saw it reach in and mess with Dolgren's innards, didn't I?
It did indeed. Yep.
You saw it try. Absolutely.
Am I able to discern whether it needs to do damage to Dahlgren to make that happen?
Well, you would expect if it sort of hits Dahlgren properly or touches him in the right way, Dahlgren will take damage. And he did take some damage, but Dahlgren seems to have been able to resist what you would know is the worst effect of something that you feel it's going to drain energy from the living, but Dahlgren seems to, praise Torag, have been able to resist that effect.
Praise Torag.
Okay, so I'll say my thought process. I'm thinking about casting Stone Skin on Dahlgren. That way he will have DR 10. And so if he has DR 10, the thing doesn't do damage to him. Will it cause that drain effect? Assuming it doesn't do 10 or less damage. Yeah.
I think the fact that it's incorporeal is the issue, not being able to do damage. It's that part.
Then, worst case, I'll just quickly have my go and activate my ring of pointing and move. So you can get a good wallop in.
Yeah, cheers.
And I'm going to go in there.
Another creature pops up at the end of the corridor, and it certainly seems to zero in on you, Terity, and it says, "Yoo-hoo, Terity.
What the F? Fuck off.
Are you ready? Are you ready again?" But this creature is now spectral, and it is a tenor, the slag giant.
Not again, you slag.
I'm
Giantslayer.
ready.
You broke my heart when you attacked me.
And Ingrahild says, but what about me? And it's Norik's
So Norek realizes, I'm assuming, that his arrows do absolutely bugger all to incorporeal creatures, so he would swap from his bow to the holy damaged great axe. That does, and I'm assuming holy damage would actually do a little bit more to incorporeal stuff than, because they'd be evil per se.
If they have DR, but you're still going to do half damage unless it's a ghost touch weapon.
Oh, let's go. Well,
or a force weapon.
He doesn't have a force weapon. He's only got arrows in the axe, so the axe would probably do more with the holy damage than fire damage, because fire damage does bugger all. So he does that, and then takes a 5-foot step, because that's as far as he can go after swapping stuff.
Verity.
I will start a bardic performance. Hooray! range, which should be... four now. Then I will take a 5-foot step wherever that finishes. Cast haste on all of my friends.
Well, I'm sure that Ingrahild would say, "Aren't I your friend?
No,
You loved me once, Terity."
and it was a great night. One that I've cherished.
One that he's talked about forever. For God's sake.
That's right.
Also, he's loved a lot of people once.
What?
You do. Your name is on that very long list.
Well, here we go. Lashes out at you, dog.
Yeah.
And I'm going to assume, given her current state, one of those will get through to your charm.
Okay.
So, fortitude save.
Yep. Roger that.
You have no problems. Dolgren.
Okay. Now, with Terity there, do I actually have space to move back?
Yeah, I think so. I think if you want to complain about how the map works, talk to Derek. He designed it.
Right. Derek, what are you doing? All right. I'm going to...
Hopefully this is not a map that he actually intends to use in his Starfinder campaign. I thought he had intended to use it previously and was not going to.
He's already used
I'm going to
it.
swing at the earwig.
This group is a safe space for people to run games.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, bludgeoning, that and that off. Bango. All right, let's do it.
Yep, that's a hit.
Oh, that's a hit. Ooh, crackle. So did that actually do damage to her?
Yep. About half the damage.
Bloody hell.
Unless you're telling me your weapon is a force effect weapon.
No, no, I don't believe it is.
It's a
but
ghost touch weapon, though.
It goes
Yeah,
touch.
no, totally. Yeah, absolutely. Adamantine, I don't think that helps me at the moment. No, all good, mate.
Does a Vorpal Blade help me?
No.
Okay. So,
I mean, other than it's magical and it's +5, but not specifically.
am I going to do much damage to Ingrahild?
You'll do half whatever you
That's
you
alright.
do.
That's alright. I'll still try and smash at her.
Smash her good. Her and her brother were shit. Don't forget your hasted attack if you haven't rolled it.
I haven't yet.
So, I mean, I think we can assume you've pretty much hit, but no criticals will apply. So your hits have all occurred.
Good. Alright, and this will be my extra hit.
Damn. Level 20 battle rages, blood rages are pretty good.
2, 3, 4, and 5.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah.
We won't have to worry about Ingrahild, one of Terity's lovers, ex-lovers, bites the dust.
Alright. And so how far is it to her? Did I don't think I took a step to her.
You had to have taken a step to get to her because you'd gone over the other one. Yeah. So you can either be here or here.
That's fine. I'm happy to be there. I don't mind. I was just wondering if I can then go up to Etna, but I can't. So
No, but the reason why you couldn't do that, even if you hadn't moved, is because you took a full round of attack. So you could take a 5-foot step if you hadn't done it already.
Ah, okay. All good. Doesn't matter. Did enough.
You did.
Clopping resolves, and around the corner comes a headless horseman who you have all seen before.
Oh, he won't fit in the corridor.
No, that is very true. He may
No, because
struggle.
you'll just get into the room with me.
Just hit him with lots of arrows, Norok. He'll be fine.
But he does wield a lance, which has enough of a reach to get to Narok.
Fantastic.
But with his roll, he misses despite getting a high plus. And so, this guy you've met before, and he looks exactly like he did before, whereas the other things you're fighting are spectral, but almost have a different sheen to them. But this guy looks, in some sense, a lot more real.
They're becoming more corporeal.
Yeah.
I can't make that up.
Good. That means easier to kill.
Also, I don't know what that means.
True. True.
Well, who should I go for? To the north or try and help Dolgren? What has Dolgren done for me lately? Oh wait,
From now on.
he killed my strength, so I guess I'll spring attack down there.
And that has been the only thing in the time.
That's out of the entire campaign. Oh, what is this bullshit? I'm just gonna fucking critical every time against these things, am I?
Well, you rolled a 20. I mean, you've rolled a lot, but you can't critical it. So.
Yeah, I know. Great, fantastic.
I'm sorry, but I've entirely wasted your time.
Anyway, take 7. Is she afraid?
Probably not too afraid of that. And we see another creature. Barrett, to your right. This guy looks spectral, but he's wielding a sort of a dirty-looking knife that seems to be dripping in blood. And this guy looks like a character you'd seen who was with Narok's mother called Red Tongue, who had gone with you back to True Now.
I remember Red Tongue.
And he drifts towards you and lashes out at you with...
Don't.
But he doesn't hit really the side of a barn.
That's what I like to hear.
Yeah.
I've been called the side of a barn.
What kind of necromancer has had access to all of our enemies?
I'm going to cast Shield on myself. And I'm going to seek to walk in here and protect Narok.
So I think that will provoke an attack of opportunity
Okay.
from the Decapitant Lord.
Okay, I'm just going to say something here. I am going to say Greater Dispel Magic. Have your roll.
And sorry, what does Greater Dispel Magic do to a...
Just have your roll.
And that's a mischance because you were blinking, of course. Yes, good point. So that hit.
Okay, so in response, as an immediate action, I am going to sacrifice a Greater Dispel Magic and gain +5 to my deflection bonus. So did he hit me by 5 or greater? So I'm now at 40.
He hit armor class 40.
Oh, mother bitch. Alrighty.
There we go. And what are you doing? You've moved on. Yep. Okay. All good.
Yep.
A tenor will obviously walk up to caress Barrett.
Oh, hello.
She can't do 2. She can only do 1. And does 23, Barrett, hit your touch armor class?
Probably.
Excellent.
Yes, it does.
Could you make a fortitude save, please?
Don't want to.
Oh, all right then.
Absolutely. You don't have a problem.
Yeah, I'm pretty full.
You certainly notice, Von Esten and Narok, that the decapitant lord, while not having a head, is in fact corporal as opposed to these other things.
Oh,
Narok, it is your go.
well, that's frustrating.
The shit out of him.
So, because he's already swapped, he'll drop his axe, grab the bow out, which should effectively give me 1 attack, and then that's it. Yes. Awesome sauce. Love my tactics. Dickhead. 1 attack. If it hits, it's 2 arrows because of that other thingo. Okay.
I imagine you can critically hit it.
You changed
you
the
have
random
done.
with the dex.
And then that's the second arrow there.
Which doesn't get part of the critical nature because it's separate. Is that the case? So,
Yeah, you when you fire the first arrow, you actually, if it hits and a second arrow effectively goes at the same time. So yeah, it doesn't.
all good. You certainly do some amount of damage to it. Derrity.
Continue my bardic performance and cast greater invisibility on myself. And then move to there. That's in touch range of Barrett.
Touch me.
No, thank you.
I wanna be dirty. No?
Is 25 a hit on your touch armor class, Dex?
That's a question. Maybe.
Do you wish to use some form of ability to deflect the blows, or
some sort of scrying device to figure that out?
8, 9. Why have I got +3 there? What's that from? Yeah, I don't know. Oh, no, I don't have. Okay, so yeah, it'd hit me. So I'll use my shadow thingy. So she can touch my image, maybe.
Sure. So what is it? You hits on a 51 and above. Is that the case? Hits you.
Nah,
Or the image.
he hits me on 50 or under. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, boo.
So hits you. So there's 1. Does that mean it's still there for the second one?
Yeah, it does.
So another roll.
Roll again. Oh, did that go in? No, that didn't go in. Okay, there we go. Hey!
Okay, so 1 fortitude save from you.
Is it disease or whatever? Or is it
It's
something
energy
else?
drain.
Oh, boo.
Seem to have resisted that. Dahlgren.
Alright, let's do it. Now, so that's Dex. Alright, still swinging at the earwig. Over the top of Dex.
Yep.
Alright, still got to target it. Yep. Come on.
That
Yep.
is a-
Okay.
Can I use opportunist?
Sorry, Dex.
I want to use opportunist.
Yep. What does that mean? Does that mean you?
So I use my attack of opportunity when an ally hits an enemy in melee. So I want to attack. Hello?
Yeah. No, if you have an attack, yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that's a hit. I mean, you guys are generally going to hit, it would seem, unless you roll a 1.
Sweet. You can have whatever this is. Ooh.
Okay, done. Barrett. Lord Barentino, are you on mute?
No, it's just that my headset's fucked. Do I have to take a 5-foot step to hit this Etna?
To hit, yes.
Okay. And will that... Oh, God. Will that take...
No, 5 foot. Yes.
So if I do
Yeah,
that,
Yep.
am I still within range of Red Tongue? Am I still, like, adjacent to a Red Tongue?
You think that he would be able to attack, and they're not worried by walls or anything.
Oh, no, neither am I. Is that a wall?
If I haven't coded it, it's not a wall. It must just be really low, as if it was mapped out, but the wall's been knocked down.
Perfect. All right, cool. Then I will take my...
Take this job and shove it.
Yeah, I know that's not a crit, but I'll also
Not
take
critical
my
because
other
it's a whatever. So
Yeah.
Yep. So what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits.
5 hits, great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'll get my Great Cleave attack onto Red Tongue.
68. Which will be a hit.
Great. Alright, I think that'll do.
Excellent. Done. Decapitant Lord will no doubt strike at Von Aston. And from there, really, he can make a whole series of attacks. That would look like only 1 hit in all of that with the mischance. And it is the hooves. X.
Yay, full attack. Anyway. Oh no, it's a miss. And then a hasted attack.
4 hits.
Cool. And I'll roll in chat because I critical again, so that's cool. And then last one. Hey. So I peck away at her.
So I think Iwiga disappears, hopefully this time for good.
Sweet.
Nice.
Tongue will swing out at Baron, no doubt. Baron to Fortitude save, please. Yep, certainly successful. Dex, you would see another one coming up the corridor, and this guy looks like this. And you recognise him as Screed Gorewillow, who was infiltrating True Now right at the start, as he moves all the way up to here. And it's Von Aston's go.
I am conflicted. I'm going to cast defensively.
Yep.
But what? I think I'm going to cast them. No. Given he doesn't have his head, can I assume that the Captain Lord won't have dark vision?
He may have other senses that do, in fact, let him see. Let me see. Because you've fought him twice, I think you'd have a pretty fair idea. You would expect he does have a form of ability to see you, and it is not dark vision.
Fair enough. Well, I'm just going to use the Staff of Frost and try and chill him to the bone. So,
You yourself would know that generally
he's an undead.
are overly effective.
Well, fine. I'm going to 5-foot step and give him a hug. No, 5-foot step, and I'm going to be using this. Yeah, I'm going to use Destruction on him. Casting defensively.
Undead.
So it's going to be 24.
Actually, yes. That's your casting defensively.
Yep. Sorry, you're breaking up there.
Which is successful, and you would need to make a spell resistance roll.
Okay, so I have spell pen and greatest spell pen, so +4. I don't know. That's a concentration here. So it's spell resistance again is my level.
Plus,
Plus.
I think it's got +4.
Yeah. So that's spell pen roll. Hello?
Yep, that is successful.
Alrighty.
Oh, I think I know why I'm doing this. I think I'm not on. Let me just go and find out if I'm actually on the right. No wonder my voice is. There we go.
Hello?
Yes, so that would indicate.
Oh, hello.
Fact, yeah, I think I'd been operating off the laptop's microphone, which obviously means if I turn my head, no wonder I would have been drifting away at times, rather than the other mic. Well, let's just say in this special instance, it is definitely going to go.
So he passed or he failed?
No, he puffs away, Von Aston. He disappears.
Okay.
He's destroyed.
Nuked him. I sense something else is coming.
Certainly highly likely. A tenor against Barrent Locker Helm. Two slams that are almost certain to hit. I think 19 probably hits your touch armor class, Barrent. If you could give me a fortitude save, please, Barrett. And really, I suspect unless you roll a 1, there's not going to be a problem. Narok.
What I like to hear.
Fuck. There is no... Oh. I can see red tongue. Arrows really aren't going to do much, are they? Oh, look, I'm just going to shoot Screed. I'll just go all out. Hopefully something sticks. Probably not.
Ooh.
Oh.
That would be... You can't critical, so that's still 4 hits, though.
Does the machine know I can't crit?
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
But you rolled another attempted hit. At least you could just ignore that and then roll your damage.
Alright, well, I've got the hasted attempted.
That'll
Cool.
be a hit. So it's at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. And then I'll just half the damage when you're done.
You said 4 hits?
Yeah, no, you will have killed it with that amount of damage, Narok. Even if halved, it will go for that one.
Okay. Ha ha ha.
Terity.
Maintain my bardic performance. Then 5-foot step there. Oh my god.
What's going with all these dice? Wow.
What setting have you changed, dude?
I don't know.
Amazeballs.
Wow.
Targeting yourself and red tongue, and the invisibility on yourself gives a percentage roll.
Ah, yep.
Do you want me to just re-roll the attacks, Andrew? So you don't
Yep. Yep. Although, having said that, yeah, no, okay, re-roll, because I guess, who knows. Thanks, Michael.
That looks way easier.
I mean, unless you roll a 1, you're not gonna miss. So, I mean, criticals don't count.
So this attack is just to wipe out the crit.
Yep. But I think that does enough to remove that one.
Hey!
Well done.
Stealing my kills.
It was Naroki shot it.
That's yeah.
It's a very slashy blade.
I'm invisible.
You cheeky fucker.
Your face is invisible.
It wasn't last night when it was between your butt cheeks.
That's true. It was incorporeal. Still don't know what that
you
means.
call it.
Incredible.
Unfortunately, I don't have the spear, but it'll have to do.
There was lots of touch attacks going on.
Oh, you pussy hole.
That's a hit.
Aw, 2 stolen kills.
A tenor won't be adjusted because it's actually half, so it gets. There we go.
Okay,
Yours, Barrett.
So,
fix them up.
Von Aston, you see the former Queen of the Frost Giants walking up towards you.
Doing.
That's the end of her go.
What's up?
She is certainly undead, but corporal.
Okay.
Do you have an image, Andrew?
Yes, I will. Sorry, yes, I will, because I think these ones all do have images attached. There she is in all her glory. A terrifying spectre from the past, and not in the sense of a incorporeal. She's an undead scourge.
She's delightful.
Well, one of your number would think that, probably. But Barrent.
Alright. I'm gonna finish off Etna.
What Terity said.
Is that
Sorry, I just went straight to mount. He was going to mount Etna.
That was pretty quick, Andrew.
That's good.
4 hits. I don't think she's going to survive this.
I don't think so.
I've still got one more hit one more attack if she's not.
Can I give her a smack around the face?
That's too much. Yep. Okay, Baron. Go on.
Oh, alright. Oh. That's what I like to see. And then I'm gonna take a 5-foot step this way.
You find you can't do that, Baron.
Oh.
You find there's a sweet aroma behind you in that spot. Seems reminiscent of one of your companions.
Smells like my asshole.
Yeah, you're the one that was backing up.
So if you're going to step, you'll have to step somewhere else.
I am.
Yep.
Is Barrett blushing, is he?
Another creature then comes down saying, "Take me on, dwarf." And it is Volstis.
Volstis.
Form of Volstis.
Oh, why am I walking away from Volstis?
Well, Barrett's walking away.
From the Volstis in his life.
Yep.
Next, you'll go.
Haven't I already cut your head off?
I'm surprised your dad hasn't shown up yet.
Not yet.
Nah.
He doesn't need to.
Yeah. I'm waiting for my dad.
What am I going to do? Actually. I'm just going to wait, I think. I'll wait until after Von Aston. I want to see what he does.
Okay, I will easy on, so that will put you to. Here. Dex, you find another creature comes up towards you. This one, again, looks familiar. It was Lockmore the Betrayer, not with Heartspit in his hand anymore, of course. He drifts up and has an attack at you.
Good jerk.
Now, I suspect that's hits. Now, if you have any more of those...
Yeah. Heaps.
Yep, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, mate.
Out the wazoo. Ah, boo.
And a fortitude save, please.
Why?
Because it's draining the life force out of you, or attempting to.
What did you do?
And you feel, Dex, you have taken 2 negative energy levels.
I don't know
But
what
they
that
are.
means.
So I think they're only -2 at this point to your attacks, saves, etc. Until the 24-hour period is up.
Ooh.
On Aston.
Is Skew Cutler like corporeal?
Yep.
Okay.
But still undead.
Yep. I'm going to cast defensively and try and trap Skew Cutler's soul.
Do undead even have souls? I think powerful ones do.
defensively cast. I think I'm good with that.
Yep.
Spell resistance.
Almost certainly you will. Yes, in fact, you will need to make that roll.
Oh no!
Well, I say, well, at least I don't have to look any further at anything.
And in
Well.
response, I give him the finger.
Dex.
Dexterous.
So as a side note, for the past 6 levels, I should have been having a third attack with my main hand, so that's interesting.
Oh, good.
6 levels.
I'll full attack this guy. Keep my clown makeup on and full attack him. So -2 on everything.
Yep. Well, they're definitely 3 hits.
Cool. And then my offhand.
Yep.
And then my hasted one.
I mean, you virtually have to roll a 1, I think, to miss.
Oh, 2 ones. So what's that? 4, 5, 6 hits. Sweet. Do you want me to roll them on him, or?
You can roll them on him, and then I'll just take the half from there.
Cool. 2, 3.
Is that it? Okay, I will. There we go. No, must be one more than that. All right. And given it's 10:30, we might leave it there at the top of round 5 with Narok. Ready for next week, the last week of Giant.
Oh no!
It will be sad.
Yeah.
And then the following week
is this where I say that I can't play next week because I've got
Yeah, that's
cancel on?
right.
Is that right? Is it?
No, that's not what you're going to say.
Okay.
Hang on, I need to check. I need to check the diary.
Take a sickie. Dave Smith, does that mean in 2 weeks' time you're possibly running the Cthulhu campaign for a night, noting that I actually think that's Bradley's birthday?
Well, fine, he can play.
Is he on mute?
No, it's just my microphone's fucked.
Oh,
Yeah, I've got council next week. Oh, that's going to be something I'm not going to.
No, it's okay. Tuesday. It's Tuesday. Monday is Bradley's birthday.
On Monday's Bradley's birthday. Okay.
Yes.
And the council meeting's also on Monday. What a coincidence.
Oh, he missed it. Oh.
Yes. Bradley's birthday is being held at the Gun Council meeting. That's
we can. How old is Bradley?
He's turning 8.
Turning 8, yes.
Technically, minimum age
might be pushing it.
Technically, minimum age is 12, 13, but I could probably borrow a rocket launcher.
I'm